All right, guys, here we have the Boss DB-30 metronome that some of you might have. This is a little bit trickier, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be good to go. Okay, so let's turn it on, power. We've got our volume slider on the side. Okay, and so this one also has a couple of modes. It has a pitch mode and it has a metronome mode. So you're probably not going to use this middle button that says note pitch. That switches it into tuning mode, which we don't really need. You're going to hit this button that says rhythm beat to make sure we're in metronome mode, and you'll know when you have that big number right there in the middle of the screen. Okay, so this one, we can change the parameter that we're controlling by hitting this rhythm beat button. Okay, and again, it's kind of based on what's flashing. So right now, the word rhythm is flashing. That's our subdivision. So right now, there's a quarter note there. That means the metronome is going to click one time for each beat, 95 times in a minute. So let's listen to what that sounds like. Now, since rhythm is flashing, if I hit these up arrow, down arrow, I can change my subdivision. Now it's on eighth notes, 2 times for each beat. There's 3 times for each beat. Some different rhythms. There's 4 times for each beat, 16th notes. And this one has some fancier rhythms, has a clave pattern. So if you get it off of quarter notes accidentally, you just got to cycle through all these options and it'll come back to quarter notes, 1 time per beat. That's the basic one that I like to keep it on most of the time. Okay, I can click this, I'll turn it off. Click this button here again, and then the word beat over here is flashing. That means we can change that parameter. So right now I have it on 1. I like to keep it on 1 or 0 so that all my beats sound the same. Here's what 0 sounds like. Different pitch. If I put it on 1, it's a little bit higher pitch. And just like the other metronome, I can do lots of different numbers of beats in a measure. Here's what 4 would sound like. You can see it counting the beats right there on the side. And each beat 1 is a little bit higher pitched than the others. This is the default mode that it comes set in. I like to move mine down to 1. It's just easier for me to hear. All right, and then you hit this again. When nothing is flashing on this screen, that means you're changing the tempo. You're controlling the tempo. Okay, so if nothing is flashing, that means I can use this to adjust my tempo down slower, or I can go faster. It goes all the way up to 250, I think. And just like the other metronome, we got this tap button. So you're just trying to guesstimate a tempo. It's like, oh no, that's way too fast. I need to go this tempo. Ah, that's better. And then you got your start and stop there to turn the sound on and off. That's the Boss DB-30.